years ago, our country was grasping at ways to stay safe amid the growing coronavirus pandemic. A lot has changed since then, prompting California officials to end emergency declarations today. Eyewitness News reporter Christian Cordero has more on what happened.
Call the roll.
Today, with 5 unanimous votes.
Supervisor Solis.
Aye.
Supervisor Solis, aye. Supervisor Mitchell.
Aye.
Supervisor Mitchell, aye.
The LA County Board of Supervisors moved forward with what can be summed up in one sentence: 3 years in the making.
COVID is still with us, but it is no longer an emergency, and it is time for us in LA County to end our emergency orders.
The order will expire in LA County at the end of March. California's order expires today. The declaration is a formality, one that officials across the country use to fast-track much-needed resources. Governor Gavin Newsom, for example, used it to organize testing and vaccines, among other things.
We're stepping up our efforts to get people vaccinated, but also get people boosted.
That was from December 2021. Because pandemic-era restrictions have lifted, not much is expected to change with the lack of statewide emergency today. But a group of nurses protesting in Ventura County wish some things would. They were key in pushing a statewide law to enforce nurse-to-patient ratios. It passed in late 2019, and in part because of the virus, they don't feel the actual enforcement has happened of charging hospitals fines for not having appropriate staffing ratios, and they very much feel understaffed.
We just felt like we would just try and do more and more, and it just never ended. Everyone thought this was going to go on for a few weeks, a few months, and here we are 3 years later, and we're still struggling with staffing.
A long-term symptom of sorts, showing the COVID era isn't ending, even as the emergencies do.
The federal government's public health emergency is almost over, too. President Joe Biden last month announced that it would end on May 11th. In the newsroom, I'm Christian Cordero, ABC7 Eyewitness News.